All right, we're back with some more My NBA Eras tips, this time coming from community expert King Jordan. Jordan, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't wait to give some great tips to the community and see how everybody uses them.
We're all ready to get better, so let's start with this. How do you approach drafts, Jordan? Because I know you're on the phone with me being like, hey, you need to do this when you're playing this era, you need to make this trade. Where can people start?
Draft picks is very important. I feel like when you start off doing the dynasty and you go into the My era and it's the first year, you have to go big or go home. And one of the reasons why I say that is because you literally can take your players, pick the best player that you want. So like normally me, if I go in the first round draft pick, I'm going to get the first round pick or the second pick, depending on who I'm playing with. And I'm going to try to pick someone that is like LeBron or somebody that is a Hall of Fame player that I know that's going to, run my team. And then if I'm in the 2003 draft era with LeBron, I'm definitely going for all the 2003 draft picks, and I'm probably going to save just one player that is a 90 overall or above.
You mentioned going after the draft picks, but sometimes it's not so easy depending on what team you're playing as. So what are some tips for new players playing with their favorite team? What are they looking to trade to move up in that draft?
You can get some really good deals at the beginning of the year. I believe that you should try to trade your lesser players around 77, 75-ish overall. You can get some good picks for that. And literally you can go to the teams and look at the 2003 picks or whatever pick that you want and click on it and see if it may give you a good deal for you to get a nice draft pick.
Yeah, I think what's important is try to know who you're targeting, especially when you're going back in the past. You have an idea of which players are in which draft class. So let's say you're playing in 1989, and you know in the back of your mind, 1992 draft, I know Shaq's at the top of my list. So you can start already collecting first-round draft picks for 1992, because maybe the other teams don't know that Shaq's coming in 3 years, but you do.
That's a great point. You want to stock up to build your team. And Jordan, what makes a great starting five that's going to dominate in these eras?
So a perfect starting lineup for me, I want a tall point guard. I want a point guard that's like 6'5", 6'6". He has to be able to play defense and score as well. And then for my shooting guard position, I want at least a 6'7", 6'8", lone defender that can play defense, that has some interior, at least 85, where if I have to switch him to the center, he can be able to guard the center as well. Vice versa with the small forward. Now with the power forwards and center, I definitely want a power forward and a center that can shoot and space the floor, but be able to attack the basket and definitely be able to defend the basket too as well. 90 interior and up for my centers. That's my dream lineup.
And Jordan, there's so much control that the users have in this mode. What kind of coach setting tips would you give to players once you have your team out there, your lineup set? How do you play the game and win?
Coach schemes set you so much apart because you can dive into it and go with so many different things. There's a system called system proficiency. And what this system does is it literally tells you like schemes and plays that your coach and your team thrives in. So let's say if I have grit and grind and my grit and grind is rated at a 3-star, then I probably want to go with something else, maybe pace and space, so I can get a 4-star. The higher star you have, the better your team is going to operate. One of my favorite schemes though is grit and grind.
I love that. And of course, with different eras means different rule sets, different pacing of those eras is also important. So finding that right mix and match for whatever team you're using against whatever roster you're going up against is really important. But now let's talk more about defense.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Warriors. For the Washington Wizards, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Warriors, Wizards, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Now, Golden State's starting five. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, in at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Tyus Jones. Then there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Koulibaly in at the 2-guard spot. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
And the Warriors start out with the ball. Thompson with it. And the pass to Wiggins. The dish to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Jones kicks to Holmes. Over to the wing. Green against Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Holmes. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
And Doris, what would you say has to happen for the Wizards to take that next step?
I think one of the things that's absolutely key to an organization's success is being able to make the right selections with their draft picks. It's not easy, it's not an exact science, but it's been problematic for this organization in the past. That has got to change.
Here's Holmes. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Curry is inside, working on Jones. Thompson surveying the floor. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Avdia kicks to Holmes. Pass to Avdia. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Kuzma passes to Jones. Lets it go. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Curry. No good from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Holmes with a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Holmes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Holmes. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Holmes. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul looking over the floor. Thompson for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
And there's the pass to Holmes. Jones kicks to Poole. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Thompson misses. Tie game in Washington. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. Here's Curry, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
The free throw drops for Curry.
Boy, from the charity stripe, Stephen Curry will go down as one of the best to ever do it.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Kuzma outside for 3. The Warriors pull it in. And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Pass to Looney. Now here's Paul. Tries from 10. Kuminga kicks to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State moving it around. It's Curry outside. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Both teams making substitutions here. Washington trailing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now, here's Avdia, guarded by Green. Avdia, the pass to Poole. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Jones. From outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Poole against Thompson. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Poole. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Washington. Warriors leading by 4. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Paul outside. Thompson sets the pick for Paul. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Thompson's got 6 points.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Holmes with a screen on Green. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. From deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holmes with a screen on Curry. Here's Jones. The 10-footer finds the target.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Wiggins. Shoots from the right block. Bank shot. No good. Wizards trail by 8. Now, here's Avdia. He's tightly guarded. Out to Kuzma. Over Green. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. They kick it out to Green. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wiggins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jones the pass to Kuzma. Jones sets the pick for Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Curry can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jones looking for an opening. Kuzma left side. There's the triple. No good there. Here's Wiggins. Thompson for 3. No good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Then it's Andrew Wiggins and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 patrolling the paint. Kuzma kicks to Jones. High arcing shot. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma with it, picked up by Thompson. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 11. Passes it to Curry. Rebound, Washington. The pass to Kuzma. Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. From 12 feet out. Here's Holmes. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
To the middle. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Now, everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Holmes with a screen on Green. Green against Kuzma. Pass to Coulibaly. 16 feet away, and there it is for him.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Pass to Coulibaly. The Wizards working the ball around now. Holmes kicks to Avdia. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Kuzma passes to Jones. Good on the shot.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Now Thompson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
That you run when you're competing in my areas, Jordan?
If you play up, you're not going to get as much steals, and you're going to probably get blown past by the rim sometimes. But if you play the right way and have the right balance, you can have the balance where you can be able to get the steals and still not be able to get blown by the rim. So one of the settings that you can have is, because a lot of people love running the pick and roll, you can have it where you can switch it where it never switch on the player, okay? The defender will easily rotate with you, so it's no mismatch really. Everybody helps out on the floor. Everybody rotates on the floor, so you don't have to worry about getting through that defender for a person to hit a mid-range fade on you. And that used to happen to me a lot, so I learned these schemes.
I know I was running different defensive schemes at you, going from zone to man to kind of mix and matching, but what tips do you have for players playing offense?
So it just depends. You know, the community, we have so many different ways that we like to dribble and shoot the ball. If you're doing ISO, I recommend that you use 5 out. Now, you have to use the right 5 out. And make sure you pay attention to the box that's in the corner where it's showing you the plays and how your player is moving. Now, if you're an ISO player, you can do 5 out, call picks. They're not going to come into the paint as well. Also, too, if you go to your coach settings, you can switch to have them stay out or have them manually cut when you want them to. I always choose manually because I'm an ISO player myself, but I love switching up and calling pick and roll schemes too in plays to switch up the defender so he won't know what I'm doing as well.
Yeah, and following up on Jordan's point, you want to make sure you have the right roster for your offense, right? 5 out is great if you can have a lot of shooters that space the floor and you have a point guard that can drive and dish. So you want to just find something that works with what you have as a team. And if it's not, hey, like we said, look for free agents, make some trades. Basically, just try to find players that can run the style of offense you're looking to run.
That's a great point, Brian. And the pace of the game will be different depending on what era you're actually playing in. So one way to find out how to accommodate that era is through scouting. Jordan, what scouting tips can you give fans in this mode?
So scouting is very important. And the reason why it's very important because you want to get a scout with some chemistry that can also go after the players and know what you want. Just as a wing coach, a perimeter coach, a big man coach, a post coach, all your coaches, every single thing that is lined up as your staff, just as well as your starting 5 is strong, your staff got to be strong as well too.
Well, there it is. Great tips, King Jordan. Thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV today.
Oh, I really appreciate y'all. Like I said, I love showing and giving information to the community. And if you want to find me, you can find me on all my platforms at King Jordan DF. And maybe I'll be able to get on 2K TV and be in the next segment of the My Era. I don't appreciate how they did LD in that segment. I was hot. I was upset. But it's okay. I got your back, LD.
You do, because you know what? I've been taking notes. I have all my notes ready. I'm ready to dethrone the champion, Brian.
Well, joke's on you guys, because I gave a lot of tips, but I didn't give you all my tips. So we're going to see just how well Chris can get me next round. We'll see.
And with that, take all that stuff that you learned and apply it in your own My NBA eras. Get out there, build a team, and rewrite NBA history.
Season 7 has unleashed GOAT cards into NBA 2K24's My Team.
If you're new to the concept, let me break it down. These GOAT cards are 99 everything and have every Hall of Fame badge. Truly the most powerful player cards of the year.
Each Friday, a new GOAT card is being released, with Larry Bird and Shaquille O'Neal already in the My Team community's hands. Today, alongside the Ignite release, the 90s GOAT drops with Michael Jordan. 2 3-peats and more accolades than we have time to talk about. MJ's GOAT card is out right now.
But there is more than just the GOAT card itself. To make sure everyone can play with these My Team GOAT players, multiple GOAT series cards are dropping with each release. Featuring 100 overall, out of position dark matters, a Galaxy Opal, and an earnable Galaxy Opal with each release. Be sure to add these players to your collection every week.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Suns. All the stars on the floor for the Suns. Booker and Beal, the backcourt, and KD up front. Grayson Allen is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And for Miami, Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
It'll will be the Heat off the tip. Here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Beal. Down low. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hero.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
And more, Bam Adebayo loves to go with his mid-range shot.
Yeah, he feels like it's getting to that automatic stage when he's at those elbows with that high-arcing, soft touch that he has. And that high release makes it really tough to stop.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Beal against Hero. Pass to Butler. Now here's Adebayo. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Booker no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
A two-guard that can beat you in a variety of ways. Booker is more than just about chucking up threes. He will make them.
Allen against Butler. To the inside. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Booker. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Hero, the pass to Rozier. Outside Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Allen. Inside. Adebayo, that's good. Give him 8.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Here's Beal. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Rozier can't get it to go. And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. They trail by 1. Outside Durant. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Allen. Back to Durant. There's the triple. And Hero grabs the board. To the paint. Outside for Butler. There's the 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
It just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Suns. They've got Eric Gordon. Royce O'Neal is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning